What's up, everybody? Hey, it's JD Temple here from the Light of the Darkness. Hmm. That looks better that way, doesn't it? We'll turn this one on too, and we'll balance it out for everyone. Hi, hey. It's JD Temple here from the Light of the Darkness from my luxurious abode here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. It's not really. It's not really. I mean, it's nice. And I've been having a good time. You know, it's really been all about the magic since I've been here. That's really the only thing that I've been doing. Besides walking around the beach and things like that. So I miss you, Mothra, very much. Dead Hand 88, dude. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it so much, and I hope everyone is doing or having a great Monday evening. Post Eclipse, no one got raptured. Everyone is still here, and everyone's still alive, right? hmm Hey, Jeremiah. Hey, Leo. Hey, I love you too. I hope that all of you could feel some. Those of you that participated in the group, right? I hope that you could already feel some of the energy that we have been generating so far. Because I was out there for you this afternoon I got there at about 2 o'clock, but everything popped off at around 3:30, and I got a few texts from some people. Thank you to Shaman Sorcerer. He texted me after the ritual and let me know that he was definitely feeling it, feeling like his head was on fire after the eclipse. Everyone's going to have different, um, they're going to observe it in a different way. They're going to have different experiences, so that's definitely normal. Hey, Anja Olson. Hey, greetings, my friend. And Dan Best. Thank you, Dan, for being here, my brother. Josue Munez, good to see you too, man. Great to see you, Josue. Hey, man. Hope you're doing good, brother. And Bread Cake, I love you too. Thank you. Leo Blanford is saying, Belial's presence is with me big time after doing my initiation rite yesterday and now the eclipse ritual. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you got a chance to check out that video of JS and Minds. That's an older video when he and I were little young men. I mean, it was only 6 or 7 years ago, but it feels like a lifetime ago. And I know that he's changed a lot. I've changed a lot. This world has changed a lot. One thing that seems to have remained constant, however, is magic. That is certainly a constant in our crazy, ever-changing life here, isn't it? Leo said, quietly chasing after my apotheosis is my only life's purpose. Wow, dude. Hell yeah. Friar Pestle, Egg Bow Biscuit. Hell yeah, I'll take one. Those are always good. I love you, Bosie. Good to see you, man. Leo said, Belial led me to the initiation video for sure. Morgan said, hi, all. Hey, Morgan, what's up? And yeah, Leo, that's the thing. For so many of you, especially if you have an interest in this kind of thing, you can bet your bottom dollar that there is a demonic king or all of them that are certainly out there and they want to connect with you. And they my life is a challenge. My life is not easy by any means. I'm my own worst enemy. I create fucked up situations, and I don't want to do that, but I do it. I'm a complex, conflicted person, and I'm really trying very hard to find my way. And magic certainly helps, but it's not an answer for everything. However, it is it is a big part of who I am here in this world. Um, I mean, this is something that I've been doing now for like 10 years, a quarter of my life, basically. Like, let's put it that way, a quarter of my life. Um, I'll be 44 in April, in a couple of days, actually. So I have a few days left of 43. I'm gonna hold on to them. Hold on to this youth like a little bit more. I see myself, and it's changing like all the time. Um, I have the luxury of being able to like step back and watch videos from like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, and like look at myself then, and I'm like, wow, like I've changed so much. Um, in many good ways, but like in many ways that's just life, and I know that each and every one of you are out there doing your very best every single day. And I know that your best is not going to be like an A+ grade on the rating scale every single day. It's not for me either. And I know that. I accept it. And I try to be understanding. But I know that I'm not. Um, I'm like as imperfect as they come, and it sucks. We all are. And it gets to be really confusing in life sometimes. Like just from one day to the next, it can become such a hurdle to get over. Like going to bed sometimes and you're laying there and you're thinking like, wow, I have to get up and do this crazy shit again tomorrow. And there's really no choice in the matter. That's really literally what has to be done. And this is where we're here, and this is where we are, and this is what we have to do. And it's easier for some people than others. It's easier for me some days than it is others. Leo Blanford said, and thank you, Friar Pestle. Thank you so much for hooking me up and being such a kick ass moderator and a great friend. I really do appreciate that, man, very much. Very, very, very much. I'm going to try my best this coming year to like let more people in and to actually like cultivate friendships and relationships because it's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do for a lot of us. And like the older you get, like you begin to kind of see that it does become more difficult. Like especially when you lose those friends that you had from like 15 to 20 to 25, maybe even to 30. I used to be involved in sports. And I had a lot of friends and I built a lot of friendships like based on that. And that was really cool. And it was something that like I really took for granted. Like I really did. Like, you can be surrounded by people, you can have like robust relationships and friendships and things. And life can really sidetrack the fucking shit out of you. And 5 years can go by, 10 years can go by, and then you realize, like, holy shit, like, I've really allowed this part of my life to suffer for like so fucking long. Like, not like for a lot of us that are like moving in from like 20s to your 30s or your 30s to your 40s, like especially I think from like your 20s to your 30s, like you really just kind of assume and you think that like your friends are always going to be there, right? Like they're always going to be there. I'm always going to have like 3 to 4 to 5 different people that I can pull from at any given time and be like, hey, dude, let's go do this. Or, hey, dude, this is what's up. And blah, 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 blah. And like, they're always going to be there. But like, time passes and life goes on. Life happens. people get married, people die, people move, all of this shit happens. And if it's not something, like in my case, if it's not something that like you really set your sights on and that you really like put your time and attention on, anything in this life, if you don't place your time and your attention upon it, it's going to suffer. And eventually it's going to die. And that's just kind of the way of it. You know, anything that you don't place your time and attention on is going to suffer, and eventually it's going to die. Like that energy, that time, that attention, that love, all of that shit is like gold. It's gold. And you don't realize it until it's gone. You don't realize it until you don't have it anymore. And when you're young, you really take so much of that for granted because it's everywhere. It's everywhere. That's all life's about. That all life's about is like having fun, talking to people, making friendships, making relationships, doing this, doing that, ha ha ha, hee hee hee. And it's beautiful and it's great. But when you get older and real life comes in, you have to start doing all this shit. You have to start like becoming a responsible person. You get pulled in like a million different directions, and everybody wants a little piece of you, like every day. Like if you have a spouse or a partner, if you are a parent, if you have a job, or if you own a business, like all of these things, they just pull little pieces from you, you know, all of the time. And if you're not careful, and this is like I'm talking to all of like my younger people out there, like really appreciate the friendships that you do have. And like I didn't appreciate the ones that I had growing up really. I really took them for granted and I thought that they would always be there. And they're gone now. They're gone. And I'm like, you know, 40 some years old. And the world does become a crazy, scary place when you don't have that. And all there is to do really is focus on other things in life. But like, yeah, you want those things and you need those things. But that's a tough one. That's a tough one, you know. And like when you get in that position, if you are a magician, like the first thing that people are going to do will be like, okay, well, like let's do a spell for it. Let's do some magic for it. Like let's try to manipulate someone. Like whoa, 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 whoa. Like hold up. Like that's not the way to go about it. And that's the thing too about black magic. Like it is not all about manipulation. And like that is really and truly the one thing that even myself I can get like turned off by the term black magic because I know that's what people automatically assume it's about, right? Is like control and manipulation. And that is not the case. Like those things, control and manipulation should be saved for the intent that they should be saved for, and that is like defending yourself. That is like, I mean, really, when it comes to it, like defending yourself, like having to take care of you or the people that you love. Other than that, like you shouldn't really be doing magic to manipulate people that you love or people that you want to be close to. And it's not that magic that does not create true and pure connections in this world. It certainly can, but when it comes to people and when it comes to creating relationships with those people, I like to leave magic out of it. Only if it is magic that is going to be, and like even though I say that, even if it's only magic that is going to be what? It's going to be magic that's what? Magic that's not influencing the outcome of something? Well, yeah. Well, if it's not influencing the outcome of something, are you not influencing people or taking advantage of them or manipulating them? Like it becomes like a really crazy gray area where only you can know your heart and your intentions, and only you are going to know that. And I'm not saying that you can't operate like that. If that's what you choose to do, and if that makes your life better, that makes your life easier. Um, there's a lot of areas that I don't involve magic in. And that's just a personal preference for me. Like when I sit here and I think about that, I start to think, well, then that means that you're not a real magician, then, JD. That means you're not a real sorcerer. That means that you don't really believe in this stuff if you're saying that. And no, that's not what I'm saying at all. Like, I totally get it, and I understand that in so many ways, magic is the game genie of life. Magic is the cheat sheet in so many ways. Magic is that one thing that can disrupt the matrix in a major way, enough for there to actually be real-time alterations and things that have happened, like you can really see that you really can't explain. But there's also things in life that you just have to know that you should not interfere with in that way. And like this may ring true for some people, and this may be totally crazy for others, because like as a magician, yeah, I guess you should be ruthless. And when the time calls for it, maybe yeah, you should hold no punches and like anything goes. But when it comes to something that I can't explain it to you. There's just some things that I will not, and I refuse to like really involve magic in it. But at this point too in my life, with being who I am and with you all being who you are, is there really not much anymore that you do in your life that is not magical? Because you're always communing with your patron deities, with the spirits that you do rituals with from time to time. Like, that's not the only time that black magic and witchcraft is happening, right? It's happening all the time. It becomes like who and what you are. And it's terrible that control and manipulation can be a part of it. And that is something that a lot of people only want to look at, but there's so much more to it than that. There's healing, there's revitalization, there's reconciliation, there's all kinds of beautiful things that can be found in magic. There's tons of overcoming. There's tons of stories of like, against all odds, this miracle occurred. Or this crazy beast was coming at me in a, like a spiritual warfare type of situation. And only through magic and working with spirits were they able to overcome it. Like there's a time and a place, and there's lots of times and places. And yes, it does become a part of who you are. So does that mean that because you are living, breathing magic, that magic is always a part of everything that you do and how you operate? Maybe. But it doesn't mean that it's evil. It doesn't mean that it's bad. Like you have to be the one to put the restraints and the guardrails there. And no one's asking you to be perfect. You're not going to be. If that's what you're striving, though, that's what I would definitely focus on. If there are certain things that you need to adjust about yourself, certain things you need to adjust about situations, whatever the case may be. Thank you, Aaron, for the super chat. Aaron said, "Hey, I'll be moving to a one-bedroom apartment soon." Hell yeah, dude. Awesome, man. That is great, dude. I'm glad to hear that like awesome things are happening for you in your life. That is great. Like that, dude, and that's awesome, dude. And like thanks for sharing that with us, man. And like that's something we should all be excited about and happy about. Like making changes, positive changes in our lives. Like they should definitely be celebrated. And you know, like Mothra and I are looking forward also to moving out to an apartment in Petersburg. It's called the Artist Lofts, and it's like where a lot of artists live. And it's also actually like an art gallery. Like it has like an art gallery on the first floor, and they have like wedding receptions and parties and things there too. But so it has like a huge has that huge art gallery on the bottom floor, and then I think it's like 4 or 5 stories tall, and we're gonna get a place on the fourth floor. I'll be looking at it next week. It has a fitness center. It has a business center. It has like a community hangout space in there, like everybody can hang out and chill. And then it has a thing called the Sky Lounge, which is on the roof, and it's like furniture and stuff. And you can go up there and like hang out and get a view and like look at the city. And I'm just like we've all been needing a change for so long, and sometimes like you literally do just have to like you don't have to change the people, you have to change the environment. Like sometimes environments are just crazy. I've been living close to a crazy civil war battlefield for like the last 6 years, and the energy is really thick, let's put it like that. um, And I think it's to be expected because, like, I really doubt that anything was really ever done to, like, give offerings or give respect to that land where we just totally annihilated one another for, like, an entire day and blew people to bits and spilled blood and ruined families and ruined lives and, the and the worst possible thing that you could ever think of, like, was done there on that land, and that's just like right down the street from my house. And we have gone there, we have done some blessings, but I have never really done anything like profound. And now here, while I talk about this to you all, like I do kind of feel like it's probably a good move for me to do that. It's probably something I need to do, especially before I leave. I gotta plug my computer in, guys. Hold on 1 second. Where's the plug? Baby. Oh, here's one. And I'm gonna roll one because I would really like to get high. Oh my god. It's been rough. Like, hey, Celine Mosley. Hey, Celine. I hope you're doing good, my sister. And like, I want, and I would really love and appreciate like everyone in here right now to just take a moment and focus on love, on gratitude, on peace, and on healing, and send that energy to our sister Celine Mosley right here, right now. That's all I'm gonna say. If y'all could all like help me right now and do that, let's do it. We're gonna give you our love, our peace, our friendship, and most of all, healing energy. Celine, healing energy for you, my sister. We wish you nothing but the best in all ways. And it's good to see you here. I'm going to go back to the top of the chat and I'm going to read it for a second, okay? I don't want to miss anyone. Here we go. I'm going to heart your Jank. Hell yeah. And what's up, Area Trance? I did a ritual in the eclipse inside today and got a cloud seeded like crazy. Used the glass to drink the sun. Wow, cool, dude. That's awesome. Hell yeah, that's a great experience. Hey, T Man. I haven't seen you in a while, T Man. How you doing, man? It's good to see you, dude. And T Man was saying, like, of course, we do magic in our thoughts and in our words and in our hands. Like, yeah, absolutely. Yes, I did see your donation, Aaron. Thank you so much, brother. Please save your money for your place because I know you're getting ready to move in soon. I know it's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be just what you need. It's going to be a sanctuary for you. And I hope it's going to be like exactly what you've always wanted, man. Yeah, absolutely. Fire Pestle said, I still do a lot of esoteric practices. They're just different now, much more subtle, and many times a day, every day. Yeah, dude, like that is the way that that really that my practice has grown to. Like I'm not in full ritual every day by any means. It's really taking place more in my mind and my communication like with these spirits that is like nonstop all the time every day. They're like revealing things to me more and more. um, to the point to where like sometimes it's hard for me to sleep, and I know I need to take control of that. I need to figure that out and not just keep letting it go. But that is really what happens, for a lot of people. Like when you really start to like walk, talk, and breathe your magical practice, it really doesn't look the same as it used to. Although, like, I'm at a point in my life right now where I do see the value and I need to, like, this eclipse has definitely reminded me I need to, like, get back to basic foundational principles. And I really do need to kind of going back through ritual again for a while, just to get myself more balanced. Like I've just over the last like 7 or 8 years, and no one's fault but my own, I've just really lost myself. Um, and while things have been great, like this spiritual path is really not easy at all. And you're going to find that you're going to have to kind of like keep going back home. Like basically it's like for me it feels like this when you practice magic. Like you have a home base, right? And that home base is your heart. That home base is like everything. And life and magic and everything else just pulls you further and further and further from that place. And you just want to push the boundaries and explore more and more and keep on pulling away further and further and further until the next thing you know, like you're so far away from fucking home. And you begin to miss it and you begin to realize, like, holy shit, like, I am flying too close to the sun. I do need to, like, if anything else, just like go back home. I just need to go back home. I need to, like, have some comfort, have some peace, sleep for 2 or 3 days, like whatever that may look like for you. But then, like, going back to that, just like starting over again. Like, what? Oh man, this isn't working. Oh, let me try this one. Does that work? Okay, I gotta find a pluggy, but it's important, y'all, that you do like get back to basics when you feel like you're losing yourself in that way. I gotta plug this in. Okay. I gotta speech it. I did it! Yes! All right, we're gonna roll the blunts up in here. We'll pull this microphone over here so you can hear me a little bit better. Okay, that's as far as we can go. All right, excellent. Excellent. Sorry, got carried away there. What's up, Renee, S, and Christy? Yeah, dude, self-care is definitely like super fucking important. Aw, Selene said, your birthday was yesterday, and today is your 50th anniversary with Trey. Oh, dude. Well, happy anniversary, Celine. Happy anniversary to Trey. Author and I both send you all of our love and blessings, and I hope that you have another 100 fucking years together, dude. And Fire Pistol said, and oh yeah, a lot of Yana yoga. Is that how you say Janya yoga? Is it Yana yoga? I think it's Yana yoga, maybe. Well, I'm glad, Celine, and I hope you're doing well, darling. I know that it's been a rough 12 to 14 months for you. And just know that I think about you and Trey often, and I do hope that everything is going well for you guys. And I'm so glad to still like see you here with us and positive and hell yeah. Yes, Taylor, please send it tonight. I'm trying to get that done tonight for you. So can you try to send it tonight if you can? If you can't, I will wait and do it when I get home. That's fine. Just do what you need to do, bro. It's all good and it's no problem. Yeah, and happy birthday, Celine. Okay, all right. So Celine is gonna let you guys all know what's going on. I didn't want to share too much of her personal business with you all without her consent. Um, so Celine has been a soul tribe, like soul family member here at From the Light of the Darkness for like years and years and years. And it was about a year ago at this time that she suffered a stroke, and it greatly altered her life and the life that her and her husband shared together. And I know that it has to be a fucking crushing blow, but I know without a doubt that you and Trey both have learned a lot over this last year. And I know that it has done nothing but bring you both closer together. And while the circumstances suck, you're so fortunate to have each other, right? Like, all you got to do is be away from the person that you love for a day or two, and then you begin to see how beautiful your life really is and how much you miss them and what they mean to you. It doesn't take long. And for you and Trey to have that connection, that is so beautiful. And I wish you the best, like truly. And I hope that's okay, like that I shared all of that, Celine. I know that I was waiting for you to share it, and so thank you for sharing it, because like we all want to offer you our love and our support, and like that's what we're all here for. um like all of you guys are really like a huge support system for me, and I really do appreciate it more than you fucking know. And like that's real and it's true, and I appreciate it. And like, yeah, like it's important to me. Some people may think it's fake and it's bullshit, like outside people looking in on YouTube type of things and whatnot. But like, I've been experiencing it. I've known this relationship and this soul family for like the last 7 years, and it's important to me, and I appreciate it. And I love you guys, and like, thank you. Like, we all have our own things in our own ways. Like, some people have it in the physical, some people have it in the digital, some people have it in both. And our world is moving and twisting into like all different types of morphifications, digital, physical, and blah, blah, blah. It's all. Oh, Taylor. Okay, cool. What time are you planning on doing it tonight? Okay, if you could try to get it to me by like between 1 and 3 a.m., it's going to probably be done at like 5 a.m., to be honest with you. I have a lot of things to do tonight, but your pack is one of them. So if you can try to get it into me by 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., just so it's here, that would be great. If you really can until 4, I probably won't be doing it until 4 or 5. So realistically, but do what you can, do what you can do. Thanks for our pestle. Oh, cool, dude. Aaron, oh, Team Man said my heart goes out to you, Celine. Hell yeah, dude. And that's why I'm glad that that you share that information, because without that, we don't know and we can't send you that intention for healing and send you that energy for healing. And I'm glad that we can do that, like as a group, as a family. That's beautiful. Yeah. Hey, Nana Christie, what's up, dude? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Morgan. Awesome, Taylor. Hey, Behemoth X, what's up, my friend? And yeah, like, that's why I'm so glad that you shared this to me, because you can see like the support from our soul family and that everyone like cares so much about you. You've been here for so long, and like your energy, your presence is a vital part of this channel. And like, thank you. And thanks to everyone that's here, like in the chat. Like, this wouldn't be anything without you all. And this is a great place to be. And like, I value it so much. And like, thank you all for being here too. I sincerely fucking mean that so fucking much. What's up, the Order of the Black Dragon? And Justin Masters, what's up? But we lost ourselves, right, Justin? Is that what you're saying? Right? I got the lyric. Fuck yeah, I know. It's true, man. Like, I'm trying to find myself, man. Like, I don't fucking know, dude. Like, uh, what do you do, man? I don't know. I don't have a lot of the answers, and I'm rolling a blunt, y'all, up in this joint. I definitely create a lot of my own issues and a lot of my own problems. Like, even being psychic doesn't protect you from being a fucking idiot and a dumbass. And I'm bad a lot. Oh no, Christy. Christy said connection feels good. Feeling alone lately, I hate to say. Oh, dude, I'm sorry, man. Fuck, dude. I hate that. I hate that feeling. I hate that for you. I'm really sorry, and I hope that you can definitely find some connection here with all of us. Um, there's a lot of really great people here. There's a lot of fucking fabulous people here, and a lot of them aren't here now, but a lot of them are. And I do appreciate each and every one of you that are here right now. Like, dude, we need it, man. We all do, dude. We all do. I mean, like, wow. Like, a lot of us are like so spoiled by the time and attention that we do get from other people. Um, if you see what other people have in their lives, you'd be like, fuck, dude. And you definitely would appreciate what you have a whole lot more. And I need those reminders sometimes, and I need those wake up calls. Um, I can definitely be an unappreciative asshole, like a lot. And, if I get in my feelings about something, and, I can definitely forget very quickly how fortunate I am, how precious the people that are in my life are, and how I don't conduct myself every day in the way that I should, in appreciation for them and for the things that I have. And like thanking the spirits and the gods for everything that I have too. I fail to do that. Like, I fail to do a lot of things, and we probably all do, man. And I know that none of us mean to. Like, I know that none of us mean to. Like most of us don't have this this ill intent where we're like, yo, hey, I'm gonna make their day suck today. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna make that person cry today, or I'm gonna make them sad, or whatever it is. Like, I know that none of us wake up with the intention of doing that. And if we do, and if you do, if you are a person that has that intention, then seek therapy, please. And there's nothing wrong with therapy. And I don't mean that to be a, I don't mean that like that either. Like, I wasn't being a smart ass, I was being for real. I know it probably sounded like I was, but I was being for real. Nothing wrong with it. Like, I need to get my ass back in therapy again too. I was in therapy for a minute when I was doing the fucking ketamine treatments, and then um I let it slide. I didn't reschedule for it, and I needed to. And it wasn't that I think that I had all the answers. I didn't think that I didn't need the therapy anymore. It was just a matter of being like a lazy fuck and not signing up for it again, and like continuing with it and being responsible to it. It was laziness, is really what boils down to. Laziness and complacency. But I think it's something that I definitely need, and I'm definitely going to get back up in it. So, anyone that needs therapy, we probably all need therapy to some degree, because we've all been wounded. We've all been fucked in some kind of way or another in our however many years we've been here on this earth. Behemoth X says, the first thing I do when I wake up is grab my baby Abigail. Whoa, dude. I'm the one that wakes you up. I let Kayla sleep in and I watch Elmo songs. Oh, dude. Oh, fuck. Cherish those moments, Behemoth X. Cherish those moments, dude. Like, wow. They go by so quick. And that little Abigail is going to become a little young lady. She'll always be that little beautiful child, a little beautiful baby of yours, but things do change and life does change. And, I just hope that you all change and you grow together, and I know that you will. Um, Mine went a different way for a while with that. Hey, Aaron, I missed it. Oh, listen. Oh, Aaron was saying like listening to Behemoth X chants helps him to calm down. Yeah, dude. Like Behemoth X has a whole library of amazing chants, and they will each and every one of them will get you into a different energy and will evoke a different spirit. Hey, Nina, what's up? So I'm gonna roll this blunt right here. Hmm. But we're all still alive, right? We didn't die from the eclipse. I didn't think that we would. I did feel like that there was a huge shift that took place today. And like one of the things about the shift is that it was very, very subtle. The shift was so subtle that all of the people that were looking for this big grand thing to happen missed it entirely. So much so that they really believe it to be a non event. That every eclipse is an event. It's a huge event. It's a spiritual event. It's an energetic event. No, I didn't think the rapture was going to happen. No, I didn't think the world was going to end. No, I really didn't expect anything totally insane to happen. I did think that we were going to see some earthquakes, as I've talked about, and we did have some. Um, but as far as it being some big monumental thing, there was a potential for that. There was a potential for it. There was also the potential for um, governments to do crazy things during the eclipse, just fucking with people's heads. None of that has happened yet, and I'm glad. I'm glad. However, there was definitely a shift. Christy was saying he felt so tired today. Nina said, how'd the ritual go? The first phase went awesome. I'm going to be getting this room here ready here shortly. And then I've got to get my bag packed with everything else as I'm going back out there tonight at 3 o'clock on the beach. Going to be summoning Belial again and giving him a blood sacrifice, anointing the effigy with blood there on the boardwalk, and then burning all the petitions in his sigil. So I'll be out there. Being with X said, I feel this shift while sitting in my backyard. The eclipse did definitely affect me. It was definitely cool to see as well. Yeah, I was doing this kind of thing. Like Mothra was like, don't look at it. And I wasn't gonna look at it, but like, come on, y'all. Like you can't tell a little boy to not look at something and think that he ain't gonna look at it. I looked at it. And it was cool. It was really cool. Like I saw the moon kind of crescenting, and it was pretty bomb. But yeah, like this eclipse is going to change a lot of things for a lot of people. Like so much so that people don't even know yet what has actually already happened. There's people out here in the world that now have their minds made up on certain things. There's people out here now that have come to some pretty insane realizations about certain things. There's certain people right now that have decided to like do a total 180 and live their life in a total different way. Like a lot of that kind of thing happened today during the energy of this eclipse, and is going to begin to happen because like the seed has already been planted. Like today during the eclipse was the planting of the seed for future things to come in the way of your life, in the way that things are going to go. Like today you did plant some seeds. And for a lot of people, even magical people, like once you get on this boat, once you have plugged into magic enough, you don't even, I'm not going to say that you don't have to perform the ritual because you do, but in so many senses, you don't. Like a magical destiny that is geared and driven by your intention, and it's your spiritual intention. Like you have intentions for your spiritual life, which directly affects your physical life, but you may not even really totally be aware of what those things are. Still, however, your life is being guided by this. It's being guided by this spiritual side of you, this spiritual intention that does know better, that is able to see everything, that is working even more closely with the demons that you work with than this avatar and this conscious self. Like so there's a lot of things that are happening unconsciously. And it is really like a divine guiding. But that does require as well, like that does require some faith. That does require some faith in yourself and some faith in the spirits that you work with. Like you have to have faith in that guy on the other end of the line that you're speaking to. That guy on the other end of the line that has a perspective and a vantage point that you're not able to have, but he sees it. He sees it. He sees a lot of the same things that you're seeing. He sees the same landscape. However, he's able to pick out smaller, finer details than you're able to. things that actually matter, things that will make a difference. That guy on the other end of that line sees all of these things. That's the guy that you want to be talking to. That's the guy that you're in communication with. Like all of these demons, they have like a little extra something to show you, a little extra something to reveal. So you're never totally blinded. You're never totally blinded once you begin to make these relationships. Yeah, absolutely, Christy. Our higher self sees the big picture. You have to trust in it. It's not easy. It's not easy to have that faith and to have that trust, especially when you live in a world like we do where it's all driven by lies and the lies are all glorified. It's really hard to know how to think, what to do, and how to feel, but I think that that is all a part of it too. I think that we're always going to be going within to a deeper degree, like more and more and more and more. Like I'm scared of how deep I'm actually going to have to go someday. Like, because I keep going deeper and I'm like, oh my God, like, yeah. Celine said, hey, brother, are you doing a reading? Yeah, dude, we can definitely do some. If you guys have any questions, we can certainly do that for a little bit. I'll be in here for a little bit longer. I do have rituals to prepare for, and I'm going to start doing that. But I just wanted to hang with you guys because, yes, I admit that I'm a lonely person right now. I'm away from my love, and I'm lonely, and I like to be on here with you guys. It's just what I do. It's just who I am. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to say about it. I don't want to be sorry for being whatever I am. I'm sorry. Can't help it. But I like being here with you guys. Aaron said, JD, will I be getting a one bedroom or a studio? I think you're going to get a one bedroom. That's what I feel. Whoop. I feel you're going to get a one bedroom, bro. All right. Love you, T Man. Be good, my brother. Hell yeah. Have a great night. I'm just rolling this blunt. Sorry, I'm down here in the floor. I'm in the floor of this place. Yeah. Divine said, guess my favorite color, blue or purple. I think you like both of them, but I think you like purple more than you like blue. That's what I'm seeing. Blue's yours, Celine. I love blue too. I like blue a lot. I like blue and purple both, but I think blue is probably my favorite color too. Um, Area transit, I feel like traveling, but it would be hitchhiking and long walks. Summer will be a grand initiation. Whoa. So you're gonna like travel, you're gonna travel walking and like hitching rides and like exploring places of the country. That's cool. Hell yeah. Divineful said, damn, you are right. Area Trans said, I love candy red with black and gold. Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen any candy that was red and black and gold. Sounds like some European candy. Europeans have some really cool stuff and like better food and candy and packaging. Their packaging is cooler too. A lot of it. I mean, we have some pretty dope stuff too. The Europeans kind of like they got some special shit going on. I see a lot of Europeans in my dreams and like or people that feel like they're from Europe when I'm like having like really crazy lucid dreams. I have like an actual at this point I have an actual place that I go every night when I go to sleep. And it's not random anymore, really. It's like an actual life. in an actual world that feels the same and that is becoming familiar, and that I have actual things that I have to deal with and fix and correct over there every time I go to sleep, and it's like really a handful. And I'm really like, at this point, I'm not really sure whether or not that life is the actual reality or if this one is. It is kind of actually getting to be that way. And these are the kind of things that I really don't like to tell people, and I don't like to talk about a lot, because people begin to like feel and think the wrong things about you. However, just being honest, my reality is pretty fucking crazy. And I don't really know how I make it in it like I do. To be honest with you, it's mm, pretty, pretty nutty. It's pretty fucking nutty. What's up, Draculum? Good evening. Glad I got this in the live. Just got out of work. Hell yes. Glad to see you here, my friend. Trying to roll the blunt here, but area trance. Friar Pestle says, "Yeah, but that Swedish salt licorice candy is not fit for human consumption." Right? Yeah, probably not. Area trance said, "I came from space. My processing on the Earth is backwards as a result. The jobs most have issues with I resonate, but the normal jobs I can't comprehend." Okay, I get you, dude. I totally get you, man. I definitely do not feel like I belong here. I definitely don't feel like this is my home. Um, the older I get, the less and less I relate to the people around me, or really to like anyone for that matter at all anymore. I mean, I do, but it's different. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can get along with people. People are great. People are awesome. And I'm not talking about you all. I'm talking about like the people out there in the world. And the more and more, like, I limit my interactions with people in the world. I just do. I'm a weirdo. I only really do it if I have to. I do it, when I have to go to insurance claims and help people. I do it. But people are getting weird. People are changing. Maybe it's me. Maybe it is me. And I can like try to like think about it from that perspective, that maybe it's just me. But I swear that really every year that goes by for like the last at least 6, 7, 8 years, this world has changed so fucking much, and so has the people in it. Like, I and maybe it's just part of my evolution or de-evolution. Sometimes I'm definitely not evolving all the time. I certainly feel like I do have periods of devaluation where I am devolving. I'm not evolving. I'm definitely going back in the wrong direction, unfortunately. Most of that is sparked from like just the people around me and the world that I'm living in, and just, like, okay, I don't live in New York or anything like that, but I'm just going to use like a subway as like an example. Like, you could be 12 years old and you could have gotten on that subway in New York City for like the last 15 or 20 years, and you did it all the time. And it's a subway, it's an underground train, there's people on it, right? Yeah. Okay, so like it pretty much becomes like it always has been. It's a subway and it's people. But I swear that something has happened in the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years where that's not the case anymore. It's not the same old subway. It's not the same old people. Something is happening. Something's happening, and I don't know what it is. Maybe you all have some insight on what I'm trying to explain here, but like, it's like that "Where Are You Christmas" song. Like, I don't feel like, I mean, I know I have changed, but it really feels like Christmas has changed more than I have. And when I say Christmas, I mean like the whole world that we live in, including the subway systems and including the people on it. But like, really, it's I don't know how to feel about it or what to say about it anymore. Like, I don't feel like I'm living in the same. Like, I know everybody always says like, "Oh, this ain't the same world I grew up in," and blah blah blah. Yeah, I know shit changes, shit happens, but like, I swear, like, we have actually experienced like actual jumping realities and jumping timelines. Like, we have jumped timelines, all of us have. Like, we're living in a weird, it's pretty weird now. Kind of like anything goes. And don't laugh at my little anti non blunt rolling skills. It looks like a little stick of shit. I know. But it works. What's up, Jeff? Hey, man. So Area yeah, Nina's saying yes, and Celine says yes. Area Chant says devaluation for me too. I feel like I came here to build the lower energy centers and work with darkness. Like, I get shoved in a corner and the negative energy saves me. Then I get comfortable with it. Yeah, dude. Wow. I can relate to that one more than you fucking know, dude. Like, totally, totally. Maybe that's why a lot of us are on the left hand path. Maybe we're here to work with a lot of our lower energy centers. I just know that I don't want to have to do this again. Oh my God. I don't want to have to do it again, man. Like, shit. Chrissy said more people just seem to be self absorbed and distracted. And Celine said people suck for real. Yeah, sometimes, man. Jeff said, hello, getting back after having audio issues. Went to Ohio for the almost 4 mine. Went to Ohio for the almost 4 mine total. Hmm. I'm not understanding that one, but it's great to see you, Jeff. Morgan said that too, Christy. Area Trans said early 2018 was a major shift towards now. Yeah, it definitely feels like it, man. It is a 2D blunt. Yeah, exactly. It's second dimensional blunt. Trying to make it work in the fourth dimension. It's not doing it. Oh, 4 minute eclipse. Gotcha, bro. Gotcha, dude. Gotcha, dude. Yeah. I don't even know this is going to work. It kind of works. I should have brought a pipe, damn it. I'm not the best pipe blunt roller in the world, and I just want to catch a buzz sometimes, you know? I'm going to rip it in half. Let's try that. If it doesn't work, rip that motherfucker in half, right? I don't have any full, and I don't have an apple either. I know. I was thinking about that too. Wow, Chrissy said I've been sober from weed now for a year, and it feels weird, dude. I would love to say the same. Like, I would love to say that I'm gonna like totally quit drinking, which I'm fucking trying. I'm trying, dude. I think I'm just not ready, obviously. Um, and the same thing with weed, man. Like, it's just kind of become part of what's happening. Drakium's rolling some in a few minutes. Nina said I take edibles to save your lungs. Hell yeah. I like some edibles sometimes too. Those are really, really great. Sometimes they just knock me out though really bad, which that's fine too, because really, I used to be a person that really loved like being like on speed, and I was a meth addict for um, 4 or 5 years, I guess. It's been 4 years now I've been sober, which is a huge thing for me. It's a fucking huge thing for me, man. Like, you have no idea. That totally ruled and consumed my life for so long. And I used to just really love that. But now I don't like anything that does that at all. I just want to be like chilled out, man. Celine said, I drink. I'm not quitting right either. I'm trying to, man. It's a hard one. It really is, especially if like you have anxiety, and I don't know, for me, like, it's embarrassing. And like, I don't drink a lot, but I do drink every day. And I have been for a long time. I average between like 4 and 6 beers a day typically, and just beers, not liquor. But it's just gotten to the point really for me where like I can't really eat, or I'm not hungry. I have no appetite until I've had a drink. And really, it only takes me like 3 sips of a beer, and then I like feel normal, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can eat some food now and stuff. And so it's like, I know that sounds bad, right? That sounds like, holy shit, like you're just a drunk. But like, no, I'm not even really drunk or anything. It's just because I've been doing it for so long that my body's gotten accustomed to it. And it's something that I'm not happy about. And it's something that I really need to change. But it's like, it's hard, man. Like, I know you guys know, like, living life is hard because you have goals that you want to meet. You have things that you want to do in your life, but then you have these other things that you have to deal with too. And some of those successes rely on some of your coping mechanisms in so many ways. And like, especially if you sculpt it and make it like that, like where your success does rely on your coping mechanism, then you're kind of fucked. I mean, ultimately you are. Ultimately, you're going to be fucked, and that sucks. Um, it's a terrible way to live, but it's a way that I've lived for so long that, to some degree or another, whether it's been alcohol or opiates or meth or whatever, um, like living life sober for me is fucking hard as shit, and I'm sure for a lot of you it's a challenge. Like, it's something that I'm striving for. Like, I really want it, but I really want a lot of other things too. And I know that if I were to do this one thing, it would probably help those other things so much, but it's so hard to let this go because it helps me. At least it helps me to feel okay in this body, in this reality. Because a lot of times I don't. I'm sure you guys can relate. Like, it's a rough one, dude. Hell yeah, Celine. Everything is going to be good. And two, I'm sorry about your friend too, Friar Pestle. That sucks, man. And your hangover too, Drakium. Yeah, I hate hangovers. Christy said, I grew up around addiction and it shaped who I am, but there are lessons. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Hey, F Kitty. Yeah, dude. Like, I will say that, addiction ruined my life. It's not ruined. I'm still in the picking up the pieces process of it in many ways. Um, but yeah, crystal meth ruined my life, destroyed my business, destroyed my relationship with my kids for a long time. I lost a lot of things just because of that. Just because of that shit. And that's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. And to anyone out there that's dealing with that kind of stuff, keep moving forward. My hat's off to you. A lot of people don't have what it takes to push through that shit. And if you do, fuck yeah, keep on moving. It's beautiful. And I wish I could say that it's like beautiful on the other side. And like it is beautiful on the other side, but it's still hard too. I don't have that little extra advantage that I used to have all the time that like fueled all of my endeavors. I never felt tired. I was never bored. I was full of life and full of all kinds of everything and just ready to get it down and do it like all the time. But there are disadvantages to it as well. Being crazy, feeling crazy, doing crazy shit, hurting the people that you love, all that kind of stuff. Like that comes along with it too. And then once it's done with you, or once you're done with it, it still doesn't let you go. Like I'm going on 4 years now without any crystal meth, and every day is tough. Every day I'm anxious. Every day I'm depressed. Every day I'm tired. Always tired. Like coming back from that one, the damage that it does to your brain is like it's catastrophic. Like I'm definitely like still trying to heal from it every day, and I hope that I will. It may be something that I will unfortunately never fully heal from. So please, everyone, don't abuse crystal meth. Don't do it. It's never a good idea for any reason, under any circumstance. It's just not. I know that I know it's all kinds of things, but it's just not worth it. It's really, really fucking not worth it. Justin was saying that Friar Pestle says, don't get me wrong. Chrissy said, we are survivors and fighters, though. Yeah, dude, absolutely. And Friar Pestle says, don't get me wrong. Me and Roxy were dance partners for a while there. That was a rough breakup. Whoa. Okay, Bo. Wow, man. I didn't know about that, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Like, wow. Yeah. Same here, dude. Yeah, those blues were, I had a prescription myself for 120 15s a month. So that was 6 15s a day. And I was snorting them. So uh, my script would only last me like 2 weeks. And then it would cost me like $1,500 to $2,000 a month for those 2 weeks. And that was my habit. That was before meth. Hmm. So I totally get it, dude. Those things are terrible, man. It's tough, dude. And like just, you know, the damage that it leaves on your psyche and on your emotions. Fuck, man. Like I consider myself to be a somewhat strong person, but like I'm in awe of like at some of the people that are able to like really get over these addictions and like really thrive the way they do and like really seem to be like fucking like like cured, actually cured. Not that they don't just not that they don't have a physical dependence anymore, but that they're actually cured from their affliction, and that they actually feel well adjusted and happy and good, and they have energy and like focus and all of that. Like they actually like get that like full spectrum quality of life restored onto them, and like I'm happy for them, but I'm just like, fuck, dude, like, I really really want that, and like it's those kind of things that I know that like magic and plant medicine, they will give you a little helping hand in overcoming these things. They can give you some assistance, but ultimately it's your fight, and ultimately it's your energy, your time, your attention, your days and nights and days and nights and days and nights, weeks, months, days, years, like that's really going to count and really going to matter. Like I'm a huge advocate of plant medicines, huge advocate of all of those things, and like yes, like ayahuasca really is the main thing that got me off of crystal meth. That was the catalyst. Like I hadn't really done a lot of magic to help myself with it because I was really caught up in it. And the magic that I should have really had someone else do a ritual for me. Like I really should have done that. But I was scared and I was embarrassed, of course. And so I felt like ayahuasca was going to be the one thing that could help me, and thank goodness I was right. Like it did. Like it got me over the everyday physical dependence of the substance of crystal meth. Like there's no way before going to do ayahuasca that I could have made it 2 or 3 days without losing my mind and doing whatever crazy crystal meth addicts do to satiate their desires and their addiction. Um, there was just no way. But like literally, there like the first night that I went to Soul Quest, the Friday night session, the Friday night journey, totally purged that addiction from me. So when I say that though, I don't mean that I was healed. Like at first, I thought I was. Like the first 6 months or a year, like when I was still in the ayahuasca afterglow, like I thought that I was cured, and I was like, holy fuck, like yeah, and like I'm still like yeah, like I'm very much like holy fuck yeah, but it only helped me a little bit. Like it was a lot of it. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to downplay it, but I also do not want people thinking that these plant medicines are going to be absolute miracle cures for you either, because they're not. Maybe for some people they will be. And like so it's really like anything else. Like I found this to be true with ayahuasca as well. Like I'm so scared to do ayahuasca again. I've done it like 14 times, but I'm terrified because it is fucking hard. Like it's either going to be a trip straight to heaven or a trip straight to hell. And a lot of them involve going straight to hell. And it's not pleasant. It's, you know, I don't even know what to say. It's that hard. Okay. Like, you know, big tough guy be crying for his mama type of hard shit. For real. And I know that if I go and do that again, I'm going to feel great for 6 months. And I could really use that about now. And I want to do that. But for me, it's going to take probably going twice a year. And for a lot of things, that's what you have to do. It becomes more of a maintenance routine or a maintenance substance or drug than it would be a one and done miracle cure. You know, and that's the same for a lot of things. Like there's a lot of things that like do work great, but you do have to continue the usage of them. Um, I really want to like explore microdosing mushrooms. So I'm going to talk about an uncomfortable subject here for a minute. Um, because I lost my mind this time about a year ago, like last February. Um, I'm a highly seasoned psychonaut in a sense. Like I'm not going to say that I'm the ultimate by any fucking means. I'm just saying that like I've been exploring with psychedelics since I was like 15. I did take a break in my mid 20s till about 35. So I took about a 10-year break, I'd say, from 25 to 32 or 35, and then picked back up again at 35. Um, was diagnosed bipolar depression um, somewhere around in my mid 30s. And I only mentioned that it has something to do with the psychedelic use, but um, the psychedelics have assisted me in that some as well. But if you do have any type of diagnosed mental illness, I would certainly caution you against using any certain types of psychedelics unless you really know a lot about it or you have friends that you trust or what have you. A good guide, okay? A good guide. Let's put it that way. Um, it's something that I've done my entire life. I don't know that they have any direct result in my mental health and my mental issues that I experience now. I hope not. I freaking hope not. Psychedelics are something, man. I tell you, like they're certainly not for everyone. And doing a psychedelic is a lot like it's a lot like opening your third eye, right? Because like once you see certain things, you can't unsee them. Once you come to certain understandings, it's a very hard thing to unravel. Psychedelics are powerful. Psychedelics can be dangerous. Um, they can be a lot of fun. They can be insanely spiritual. Um, I mean, I've had some of my top 10 spiritual experiences during ayahuasca. I mean, I've had some pretty insane ones on mushrooms and LSD too, and DMT as well. Don't get me wrong, but ayahuasca, um, you're in that environment for so long, for so long. It can get so crazy for so long. I mean, it definitely leaves a mark on you. That's for sure. But I guess like the place that I'm at, the place that I've been at, like it's a place that I really don't want any to find any of you. Psychedelics can really they can open your mind a great deal, but they can be terrifying too. And they have a way of preventing you from being able to filter reality from like bullshit and it can cause you to begin to start thinking in ways in your normal everyday life that are not conducive for good relationships and success in business and the success in life in general. um, you can overdo it. Okay, you can overdo it. And I'm not blaming psychedelics on any of my problems by any fucking means. I just I know that for me, it's just something that I have to be very, very, very careful. I have to tread lightly because that is something, like many things, it can be such a major blessing and a medicine and a remedy for me. But at the same time, if I'm not careful, it can also be a poison and be a detriment. But that's like everything else in this life, though, isn't it? Right? It is. Like, hmm, like I could be the very best thing in the fucking world for you in so many ways, but I could also be the absolute devil and an absolute poison to you at the very same fucking time. Like, we live in that world. It's so crazy. Like, every little thing that I look at now, like, and really just taking a good hard look at it and seeing that everything is that way. Everything is that way here in this realm. There's really nothing you can do to get away from that. What's up, Maiden Cloak? But yeah, we're going on an hour and a half. I've got to start getting some things together here because it's almost 11. So I'm probably going to roll out here soon. But it was really cool to see everybody. I'm all glad that you was here. Thanks, Justin Masters. Fun boy, what's up? Yeah. So thanks for letting me go on and on about psychedelics. Don't get me wrong. I love them. I love them. I just want people to be careful. And yeah, that's it. I love them. I fucking love them. It's just it's a love-hate relationship in so many ways. They scare the shit out of me. Like, I know what they have to show me, but I'm also so terrified at the same time. Hey, relaxing weather. Great to see ya. All right, Justin. All right, Celine. Oh, yeah, yeah. We can do a reading real quick. Everybody choose pile number 1, number 2, and number 3. Let me get these cards. Let's see which ones we're going to use. We're going to use Career and Life Oracle and the Ascended Masters Oracle. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, Nina, the Eclipse reading. We got a nice Eclipse reading for you. I'm going to get in the floor. I'm going to get in the floor of this Jew. Get these junks shuffled up. I'm going to go to Walgreens after this really quickly. I've got bourbon up there for Belial for tonight, but I don't have any beer for myself for grounding purposes for afterwards. I meant to get some earlier, but so I'm going to go grab that and an extra lighter for outside, like a torch, and wait for the beach. All right, so everybody choose pile number 1, number 2, and number 3. This will be this will be a little eclipse message for you here. So for everyone that has chosen pile number 1, please deliver unto them a true and accurate message, one that will assist them in their lives and moving forward in a positive and powerful way. So mote it be. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get that one right there. And for you number 1s, we're going to shuffle these Ascended Masters Oracle deck now, too. So Ascended Masters Oracle, for those that have chosen pile number 1, please deliver unto them a true and accurate message, one that is relevant and one that will help them and assist them moving forward in their lives in a positive and powerful way. So let it be. Pepsi and peanuts. Oh, and nabs. Oh, shit, fire. Talk about some Coca-Cola and some nabs. Dude, shit. Fuck yeah. I love it. All right, so what we got right here for you piles number ones is we've got peace offering and real passion. So looking at this one right here, it really looks like it is time for you to stop wasting your time in anything that is a dead end and find your true passion. Don't settle for anything less than really what you feel that you deserve. And with that, like there's a door that you could open in your life by making peace with a certain someone. And that kind of ties in with this. So I think that this pile number one, for those that this is meant for, it's going to make sense. This one's not going to make sense for people that chose pile number one that don't really have this exact situation that's going on. So basically, the way that it looks is like this. It looks like that you know that you are ready, willing, and able to explore your passions, whatever they may be. Like you know that you're willing, you know that you're ready, willing, and able to go after whatever this is that you want. However, there is something that is standing in your way of doing that, something or someone, and it's something that you need to make peace with. And that it may not even be another person. It may be saying that you need to make peace with yourself, whatever that means, before that you can move forward and explore this passion of yours. You've got to go deep within and either come to terms and make peace with yourself, or there's another person involved that you need to do that with in order to, like, you need to get on the same page with this other person in order to do this. Maybe it's your partner, maybe it's your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle. I don't know. That's what I have for you pile number ones. We're going to put those back in. I'm not going to keep them out. I'm going to put them back in. And we're going to get shuffling these pile number twos here. Hey, Logan. Hey, Adam. What's up? Well, Adam, I was getting ready to roll out, Adam. And I'm just doing piles number ones, twos, and threes right now at the moment. But next time, absolutely. It just kind of caught me on the tail end of a hard stop or whatever. So for everyone that has chosen pile number two, please deliver unto them a true and accurate message, one that is relevant in their lives, one that will assist them moving forward in a positive and powerful way. So let it be. This is pile number two we got right here. Wow. I see some money coming for you pile number twos. Let's get this other card pulled. I can already tell you that. There's definitely some money coming. There's some good fortune coming. There's some things that you have been waiting on for a while that are right around the corner. So, Ascended Masters, for all of those that have chosen pile number two, please deliver unto them a true and accurate message, one that is relevant in their lives, one that will assist them in a positive and powerful way. So let it be. So you got Sean. Oh, wow. This is weird. We got the same card again, the peace offering. And we've got money. We've got money. So money is coming. Money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. So be prepared for the unexpected, but I'm also feeling that like there is money that is coming as well. Like you've got some things that are going to be coming, but this also too, there's a peace offering in here as well. So there's either something that you're going to need to tie up with someone else or something that you're going to need to resolve inside of yourself. Maybe it's the way that you're feeling about money overall that needs to change in order for you to get out of a scarcity mindset. But good things are coming. Meditate, go within, work with your spirits. that peace offering, that's something that I think that you're going to be able to kind of work out on your own within yourself very easily. All right, piles number threes. For those that chose pile number three, please deliver unto them a true and accurate message. They're getting all wonky. Please deliver unto them a true and accurate message, one that is relevant and one that will assist their lives in a powerful and positive way. So note B. All right, this one just fell out for you, illumination. So you got some things that were hidden that are about to come to light in your life. Jobs, opportunity, and options that are coming. Wow. So there's been some things that have kind of been in hibernation mode for a lot of you number threes. A lot of things are getting ready to pop off. And that makes sense too. Like spring has sprung. We're really moving into that time of the year. So it's time to like shake off the dust of winter and get yourself moving. Let things that your creations like see the light of day. Now is the time. And also with that too, looks like you've got some love coming in as well. So this could either be new love or this could be strengthening a current bond that you have. It really looks like this is going to be something to where this could even be somebody that you work with, because I'm seeing like new jobs and opportunities, but also love. So you could have kind of the best of both worlds going on here in that. It could be signifying just a new relationship, but I see this one as like a relationship slash like business partners as well. Like you're working together in some kind of way, more than just in love. It may not even be a business. It could be like that you're actors together for like a production company, or maybe you play sports together on the same team, or maybe you work at the same place, like at the same company. It could be somebody in your office that that you've had your eye on. Well, now you're going to be able to come together with this person and do some really great things. I do see it being romantic, but I do see more like it's going to be romantic, but I do see like big opportunities here from like from a business standpoint, career standpoint, an interest standpoint. It's going to be good for you in the ways that the things that you enjoy, that you like to do. So it's going to be like a big level up, big glow up in all kinds of ways. So yeah. So for those of you that chose pile number three, um, you know, spring is here. Definitely get out and about, network with people, put yourself out there. Um, all those kind of things. Good opportunities are coming. And also, too, if you have someone that's already in your life, it's just a calling and a signifier that you're going to be able to strengthen that bond that you have with them, which is so amazing and so beautiful and so precious. Definitely something, worth putting your time and your attention into and focusing on and strengthening. And if you have something like that, definitely remember how beautiful it is. I remind myself of that all the time, because what I have is my life is very beautiful and very precious, and I do appreciate it so fucking much. The world is really dark without it. The world is really dark without you, Mothra. I love you so much. That's the truth. But anyways, you're welcome, Nina. Hey, Logan, what's up? And Friar Pestle, thank you, and Aaron, and Joe Sway, and Celine, and Morgan. Thank you guys for being here. Exactly. Logan was saying a twin flame could be a good friend or a family member too. It doesn't have to be a partner, absolutely. Could certainly just be someone that you're very, very close to. For sure. Yeah. Thanks, guys. It's 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to roll out of this piece. 444, Celine, love you too. You know it. Thanks, guys. Be good. Talk to you soon. Bye, Bo Seethith. Love you, dude. Thanks for always being here. One of my bestest friends, dude. Thank you, bro. Love you, man. Means a lot. Trying to figure out how to end the screen too because I haven't done one on a computer in so long. Did you guys like it better on the computer like this? Is this better? I know I'm in like a hotel, but is this better than like me when I use the phone? Does it really matter? I want to ask y'all real quick because usually I use the phone. And right now I have a microphone and I have a camera and I have a laptop. Okay, so it looks pretty good. Some people say it doesn't matter. And Nina said it's better. And FKD said no lag. Yeah, because usually too, like my other ones, I usually like to do them like impromptu when I'm out and about. Like I'm a weirdo, like because I'm bipolar. I know, I thought we were gonna end the stream, right? We are, but like look, because I'm bipolar, I have to like literally live my life on by the hour, like literally by the hour. Like my mood and my energy levels and attentiveness, interest, uh, happiness, whatever. It can all change from hour to hour. Like literally, it sucks. And so I can say that I'm going to do a live stream every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. And most of those Wednesdays at 8 o'clock, I'm probably going to be in the gutter and it's never going to happen. And like, so I have to really live a life of spontaneity to where, like, if I'm at work and I just went to a job and I got my body moving and I'm feeling good, whatever's going on, it was a good job, that people were nice to me. And I'm like, oh, I get some inspiration and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm going to make a video right now. Well, it sucks I'm not at home. I'm like out in a van and I don't have internet. I'm going to be using Wi-Fi, 5G, and, like in a van, again, in a van. But still, it's like, it's really hard. It's just really hard for a person like me to plan for stuff. And it's not a cop out, it's a real thing. I mean, I'm sure there's some of you out here that deal with what I'm talking about. When I say that I have mood swings, I have mood swings that rule my life every second of every day. Like I'm I'm a magician battling to overcome the bullshit that rules my life every second, which is my mental illness and my mood, and it fucking sucks. And I know it sucks for everyone else around me, and it's something that I really am trying to change very, very, very fucking hard. If I'm successful in anything else in my life, it's going to be getting a fucking handle on this. That's what I want all my magic to be geared towards, is like gaining stability and not dealing with this shit. It sucks. Fucking sucks, dude. But anyway, love you guys. And so thanks for letting me know that the computer, I guess, looks better, but the phone will work. So yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Thanks so much for coming in, hanging out. It was a blast, and I'll see you next time. Happy Eclipse. And do a ritual tonight. Fuck yeah. Bye.